as he just rockets across the skyline.
My mother still owes you an ass kicking. Come over here so I can repay the debt.
You know, not all of us can spend our full time playing fantasy, all right?
I'm gonna learn.
I know you will.
I mean, you want to be famous, right?
If I had stopped and then he hurt someone else, would that have been on me?
On your heads-up display, you see Stella Sylvestri video calling you. Welcome, one and all, to Paralog, a new actual play podcast featuring indie RPGs and short heroic campaigns. Today, we'll be playing Masks: A New Generation by Brendan Conway, a game about high-stakes superhero action and even higher-stakes teen melodrama. I'm your host, Violet Blitz. I'm an audio engineer and tabletop game designer, and I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on Blue Sky at Violet Blitz, and you can find the games I make at direcrow.itch.io. You can find the show on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Twitter, all at the handle at ParalogPod. Joining me today are 5 wonderful players: Cecilia Gonçalves de Azeredo.
Hello, I'm Cecilia, she, her. I'm here from Sanctum City by way of Brasilia, Brazil. And every time we do these, everybody talks about their accomplishments and their graduate degrees, and I sound unemployed. So let me give you a tidbit. I run ghost stores in my city, and I have a bachelor's degree.
Nolan Kale.
Hi, I'm Nolan. I'm born and raised in New York City, and I'll be home in about 2 days. I'm running on 5 hours of sleep, and Jid's new album has been doing things to me.
Audrey Dutcher.
Hi, I'm Audrey, she, her, and I'm an incoming grad student that likes looking at small things with big microscopes.
Cam Koken.
Hey, I'm still Cam. I use he, him. I realized I also sound a little unemployed. So I work at a dog daycare. Just a little fun tidbit. I'm from Boston, but I'm in Vermont right now. I'm excited to be here.
And Vincent Lai.
Yo, I'm Vincent Lai. I felt like like last time I went pretty like maximalist, so I'm trying the minimalist route this time.
Okay.
These are not consistent.
Mysterious.
I think next time your intro should just be sup.
What's up?
It has been a week since Menagerie's attack on Sanctum City. The city is in uproar in its wake. News sources mourn the death of Torch, a beloved teen superhero who represented the Beacon's new generation. Talking heads praise the leadership of Silver Sentinel and her hard-fought success over Menagerie, but anti-Ember protests have intensified too. In reaction to the destruction of the Sunflower District and to a leaked Ember secret, that Menagerie isn't actually dead, just being held captive by Ember for interrogation and experimentation. The entire 5-block area, which the aviary overlooks, has been cordoned off by protesters. But while the city churns, all of you live your lives, trying to be normal teenagers for just a while longer. We're going to get one scene of what each of you are up to this week, and we've already started with Horizon and Goldbug, who were investigating a secret stash of Silver Sentinel's tech when she, out of the blue, called Goldbug. We'll resume there. Stella Sylvestri's face appears on your heads-up display, and you can tell she's trying to hide a smirk. Is this Goldbug?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I see you've broken into a cache of mine.
What? No. I didn't break in. I found this. This was rolling around on the sidewalk. This is crazy. You really got to be more careful about this stuff. Yeah, I broke in. I broke in.
It's impressive. It means I'll have to up my security next time.
Oh, sorry about that. Listen, like I don't want to. I know you're like you're you. So like I don't want to give you advice on how to do your thing, but you do have a kind of semi-glaringly obvious backdoor in your Argent Eye. Yes, you do have kind of a pretty obvious backdoor into that system. Just wanted to let you know.
Well, you can keep it. See if you can fix that back door. And if you can, bring it to Sylvestri Systems in Lion Park.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, I can go right now. Do you want me to? I mean, do I keep it or do I bring it to?
Well, you fix the back door.
Right. Yes.
Like you claim you can.
Yes.
And then you bring it. Whenever. I'll get the message from my receptionist.
Okay. Yeah. I can do that for you.
Yeah.
For Silver Sentinel.
Consider it a test.
What?
And is that Horizon with you? You see the eye blinks.
No. It's just me.
Goldie,
just,
what's happening?
Oh, shh. Oh. I'm trying. No, just all me. Not nobody else. Nobody's.
It's okay. I know you're a team. Maybe he can help you out.
Oh.
I've been keeping an eye on your team, the Starlings, right?
Yeah. That's us. You watch our. Do you watch our show?
Well, I get a summary of it, but I keep up with what the news says about you. You just beat Nebulon, or you scared off Nebulon at least, right?
Yeah. That was kind of crazy. I mean, we weren't even expecting that he was going to be there, and then he was, and he almost killed us. So he almost killed Dan, and I like just barely made it out. But yeah, that's us. We're
Aluka last month and Blackout the month before.
Yeah. That was us too. That was wow. You really did your research. Well, I mean, I guess that should.
That's my job,
me,
kid.
Silver Sentinel. Yeah. Just forget I said anything.
Yeah. We'll talk more.
Okay.
I'll see what you got, kid.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, boss.
All right.
Yes.
She
Sentinel.
Goldie, who are you just talking to? It's
Who the
literally
fuck
like
do you
1
think I
a.m.
was just talking to? That was Silver. That was still Silver. That was Silver Sentinel.
You mean the person whose secret cache we just broke into illegally? What? God damn it! Let's get home.
Yeah. But no. She said she wasn't mad. She wants me to fix the software.
Yeah, great. And then you're gonna fix it so she can track our location and send Ember to our doorstep? Or are you gonna show up at her door and there's gonna be agents waiting for us? Ember's not something we can trust. They don't have our best intentions at heart. You know that, right?
Listen, I know, but if she was gonna send agents or something to mess with us, I mean, at least she would have done it already. I mean, it's not like either of our identities are some closely guarded secret or anything. I mean,
all they need is one excuse. The only people who can look out for people like us is each other. And I'm watching your back, Golden. You got to watch mine. And I'm worried about your obsession with this person who is paid by the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, no, I know.
Let's get back to the base. If I know you're like really big fan of Silver Sentinel, we can work on fixing this eye, but let's not do it where the rest of us are, okay? We don't want any risks here.
Okay. Listen, I'll work on it at home. It's
Can you promise me one other thing?
Depends on the thing.
Don't go meet her alone. Make sure someone's with you. I don't trust her or any of her team. I know you might, but I think you have rose-tinted glasses. I don't know if we can trust her just yet.
Dan, she's like me. I
know, bud.
Even if we can't trust her, I at least want to just talk to her and hear her out.
We can do that, Goldie. We can talk.
Okay. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I got that when I got that thing fixed, and we can go the two of us.
Let's do it.
All right.
There's a lot of label shifting for Goldbug that we need to do, which is at the end of last episode, as his end of session move, he gave influence to Horizon. So Horizon, you need to shift his labels because you already had influence over him. And then there's a part of Goldbug mechanically that we've forgotten, which is for his shame move. At the end of every session, answer the question, did you take steps to make amends for your shame? If the answer is yes, mark potential. If the answer is no, give influence to one of your teammates. So we have not been taking steps to address his shame. And we've also been forgetting that this move exists. So I'm not going to backfill it and say we need to do it for the first session, but we should do it for last session at least.
Yes.
So Horizon shifts Goldbug's labels, and Goldbug gives influence over him to someone.
Okay. Seeing how he like acted in the fight against Nebulon, and then what they've done since, I think he doesn't see Goldbug as like this risky, threatening person, but is seeing him as more powerful because he's seeing him in his element as a super. So I'm gonna up your freak by 1 and you bring your danger down by 1.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
up
his
my
freak's
freak.
up by 1.
Oh, I'm up yo
out.
freak.
I thought his freak was maxed out.
And who else do you want to give influence? I think Ricochet's the only one who doesn't, but again, you can always... Oh no, Ricochet and D-Man don't.
I will give probably Ricochet.
Sounds good.
Just because I don't know, we had our little heart to heart.
We had our little elevator
Oh, yeah.
session. Yeah,
That's great. Lovely. Okay, we're going to go on to our next scene. Peregrine. You pace around Adams Morgan waiting for Ricochet to arrive. Somehow, despite his super speed, you always get there before him. You know this neighborhood well, seen it grow up around you. When you were a kid, this block scared and intrigued you. Loud music, crowds of 20-somethings smoking and waiting in line for bars. But now it's much quieter. Those 20-somethings are off to Stronghold or Columbia Heights or the Quarry. The zoo is abandoned and in disarray, and the people in the buildings all yearn for a time when they were cool. As Cecilia wrote, squirrels in lion cages, hedge fund financiers, and gay bars.
Brutal.
You lived pretty nearby, in Calorama, for many years when you were staying with Raymond. Raymond McKay, aka Earthquake, was a friend and mentor of your mother's, a proto-human superhero who taught her how to fight. When your mother died, he adopted you and raised you in the underground boxing scene. He's the closest thing you have to a father, or maybe more like a grandfather. Despite living in the same city, it's been 2 years since you've seen him. But he called you to ask for your help, something he's never done before. How do you feel about it?
Worried. If he's calling me like that out of the blue, something must be wrong.
Okay. As you loiter outside of a bougie bookstore, Ricochet runs up to meet you. Peregrine, are you wearing your uniform? And Ricochet, are you?
Yes, I am.
I am as well.
Okay. So you're getting some looks, but also it's Sanctum City. Everyone's used to seeing supers around. Yeah, Ricochet pulls up.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late. I know. But there were people that needed help. A cat in a tree, just friendly superhero stuff.
Okay, Ricochet. Thanks for coming with me, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Who are we meeting again?
Well, an ex-Falcon and the man who raised me, my Uncle Raymond.
Oh, well, does he hit as hard as you?
Probably, yeah. Still.
Great.
Harder.
Oh. I actually think I feel like I had something. It's the...
He's not gonna hit you, Ricochet.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's nice, really.
Okay. He's a superhero, but,
Don't tell him that. He won't like that. Then he might hit you.
Should I speak at all?
Yes, he's a great guy. You'll like him. We've not been on maybe the best of terms recently, but, I still
Sure.
love him.
Yeah, I get that. Family, right?
Exactly.
Lead the way.
The two of you enter Smash Records, a vintage record and punk clothing store that's a hallmark of Adams Morgan. Browsing the records, you see Raymond McKay, a large, broad-shouldered white man with medium-length white hair and a small beard. His face and arms show decades of scars, tattoos, and sunspots. He wears a brown flannel over a white tank top. Once a professional boxer, wrestler, and hero, his physique has slipped in his retirement. Peregrine, that's a little strange to you. You remember he was really serious about exercising when he was raising you.
Uncle Raymond. I wave and start walking over.
Hey, Darlene. He puts an arm around you and with his strength, pulls you in.
It's good to see you. Sorry I haven't called.
It's all right, kid. I know Ruth's been taking good care of you. I'm not too worried. And I see what y'all are doing out there.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, let me introduce you to my friend, Ricochet.
Hey, I give him a thumbs up.
He goes for a handshake.
I give him a handshake.
You should learn how to give a nice firm handshake, kid. It's important.
Yeah, and I try to like tighten my grip, but it's still not really that strong compared to this guy, even in his retirement.
Yeah. You can call me Raymond. I don't really deal with superhero names anymore.
Yes, sir, Mr. Raymond.
Just Raymond is fine. So, thanks for coming. Discord, he's on the roof upstairs. He's the one who asked for your help through me, you know?
Yeah, so what's all this about before we get up there?
He'll tell you, but his sidekick, what was her name? Hardcore? She's getting involved in something he thinks is bad, and she doesn't listen to her anymore, you know? And you all, who's her age, might be better at talking to her.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for a pep talk then.
Raymond brings you to a staircase in the back of the store leading kind of up to an apartment above and onto the roof. And sitting there on the roof in a lounge chair, sipping a beer and watching over the street is Discord, the oldest active hero in Sanctum City. He's an older black man, bald with a graying beard dyed black, wearing a black leather jacket studded with steel. He's around the same age as Raymond and has a similar physique, not quite as strong as Raymond at his height, but Discord has kept it up better, surprisingly well for his age. Ricochet, you can't help but think about your Uncle Bao. These guys are maybe 10 years older than him. Is this what retirement looks like? Is this what non-retirement as a hero looks like? Discord clears his throat. It's weak from decades of use. Peregrine, thank you for coming. You, what's your name?
The name's Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, part of that team, right?
Yeah, I'll reach out for a handshake.
Hell, he like chuckles a bit and sits up in his chair to give you a handshake.
Right.
Good kid. I know y'all are doing good work out there, right? I'm sure Ray and Ruth taught you good.
Couldn't have taught us better.
I'll cut to the chase. I had this sidekick. She used to be called Hardcore. You know, trained her up for a few years, but last year we started arguing. I mean, she would always disagree with me, but now we're really, you know. And she left. She said she's ready to be out on her own. She's calling herself Riot Girl now. And you know, all that is fine. All that is fine. It ain't up to me what she does. And Lord knows I disagreed with my mentor, but you all heard of this metahuman liberation thing?
A little bit.
Not really.
That part of Sunflower that got destroyed?
Yeah.
There are protesters there, right? They set up a barricade. They're calling it the Metahuman Liberation Zone. And Kyrie, Riot Girl, is leading this thing. Seems like, at least. It's a big, you know, anti-Ember protest, and good thing for that. I'm no fan of those dressed up fascists. But Riot Girl, what she's been saying, it's sounding more and more like Nebulon. You know? The metas should act for themselves, listen to no authority, not play nice with proto-humans. You know, I've fought Nebulon a couple times. He kicked my ass, but I can't say I like the guy at all.
Well, I agree with you there.
But the problem is, if that was all, if I thought she had some bad influence, fine, that's what she chose, you know? And I can't say I was much different. But the problem is Kyrie's power. She can get people to listen to her. It's not mind control, but like she like riles you up. It's powerful. It's good. She's helped a lot of people with it, and I can see her using it, you know, to cause really good change in the city. But you know, if they're listening to her and she's listening to Nebulon, then it's like they're listening to Nebulon.
What makes you think we'll be able to get through to her?
Well, at this point, she pretty much hates me. Thinks I'm a sellout, a wash-up. You know, I'm not punk anymore. But,
Peregrine kind of tries not to stare at his dyed black beard.
Yep. Like, it was graying and dyed black. It was originally black. But yeah. And he says, you all don't know her as well, but maybe you could, join or pretend to join this liberation thing and see if Nebulon is involved, see what they're getting up to. They won't even let me near the place.
So
At least talk to her. I don't mean to...
what makes you think Nebulon is involved in this besides the similarity in their opinions? I mean, it's not as though he's the only one with that opinion.
Just some phrases, She started saying proto-humans, which most of us, just call them people, non-heroes, non-supers, non-metas. But, the only people who say proto-humans are the, proto-human anti-superhero protesters, and then Nebulon on the other side of it, So I don't think she's anti herself. I don't think she's anti-supers.
Fair point. Well, I can go talk to her, but I can't promise I'll change her mind. But if Nebulon is involved, you can bet that that'll get our interest.
Y'all met with him before?
We've had the pleasure of meeting.
I actually wasn't there.
Okay, I mean, better for you if you didn't have to deal with him.
Peregrine looks really irritated at that. Which doesn't say anything.
Yeah. In some ways.
Hey, if you kids fought him and came out all right, then maybe you got a chance.
All right isn't the term I would use. But we survived.
Yeah.
And, that's what we have to do, right? As heroes.
Raymond, who's been pretty quiet this whole time, says, fighting tough enemies, that's how you get stronger. Even if you get hurt, you get back up again. Right, Dar?
Sorry, what did he say?
He said right, Dar, using a nickname for you.
Oh, I thought you said
Darlene.
right dog, and I was like,
No, I said Dar, Dar.
Raymond, I didn't know we were chill like that.
Right. Oh, by the way, just in case you want to know, I beat up that Lucerne that came by a few years ago. Just, I don't know. Sorry. That's...
You mean Elena? That kid?
Yeah, Elena.
Oh, God. Is she going by Lucerne now? Is she another one of your hero types?
Not one of ours hero types. Part of the freelancers, I think. But anyway, she came looking for a fight, and I put him down pretty well.
All right, good on you, kid.
Anyway,
I remember she beat you that first time, so you got one up on them.
She beat you the first time?
well, yeah, but
She didn't fight fair.
I wasn't trained proper then. Now
Right.
I am.
Yeah.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that about my training.
That's not what I meant. I meant I'm more experienced.
Right. But, even with perfect training, you're going to lose a fight every now and then. And that's all right, kid.
Yeah.
Ruth, I know she has high expectations, but I don't expect you to be perfect.
Just to get back up.
Exactly. See, I taught her good, and Discord kind of, nods. What about you, kid? You got a mentor? You got someone training you up?
We got Kestrel at the tower, but I'm actually, I guess, relatively new to this hero thing compared to everyone else. Self-starter, if you will.
Oh. Raymond's like, yeah, before I joined the gym, I did some stuff on my own. It's a hard life.
Yeah. So I guess I never really got the lesson of, you get hit until you can't, but, makes sense to me. I'm not
there's
a
a
strong
lot of
guy,
us, there's
but-
a lot of us old heads around, and I ain't exactly taking new mentees, but if you ever need advice, there's enough of us to help out.
Yeah, thanks. I'll let you know.
Discord says, sometimes it's good to be out on your own, though. You don't want to learn all the mistakes of your predecessors.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks for helping out, y'all. I hope you can get through to her, but I won't expect a miracle.
What else are superheroes for? To clarify, it's the meta liberation zone? What was
It's the meta-human liberation zone.
meta-human?
Yeah. Which is, the technical term for superheroes and anyone with powers, be it, mutant or induced or freak accident, etc. You will see debates over whether the meta-human umbrella includes aliens or not. D-Man,
Yes.
you are working a regular, everyday shift at AFI Silver Theater.
Oh, you bet.
A historic cinema in the Smog Den, this post-industrial neighborhood north of Sanctum City proper. Shannon is your coworker here. It's how you first met. The two of you have a pretty easy shift today, acting as ushers for a screening of an old film. What movie is it?
Okay. If there's one thing that I love about AFI Silver, is that they show old ass films nobody's ever fucking heard of and nobody goes to, but they keep showing them. So this is a retrospective on a filmmaker that was born in the year 1900 and only ever produced a series of 20-second long shorts about moving squirrels.
Moving squirrels?
Yeah. So it's
Cool.
it's a 3-hour-long screening of 20-second bursts of shots of squirrels moving across the screen.
Okay.
It's artistic. You guys wouldn't get it.
No. Yeah, you guys don't not get it.
You don't have taste.
As the last few audience members get seated, you and Shannon have a chance to chat.
Last few is correct.
Yeah.
Also
Right.
first few.
Last few out of very few. She says, Dom, how'd the editing go?
It went well. I had to, convince some of them to let me put in the bits that really matter, the meat. But it's good. It's ready to be produced.
Oh, so you're keeping it. You're keeping the beating up partisan?
In a way, I would call it our epic victory over a warring faction, but we can call it whatever you'd like. What do you think it's too much?
I mean, I was there. I thought it was too much then.
Yeah. Well.
I think it would be disingenuous to not include it, but I don't think it'll be good for y'all.
You don't think it'll be good for our views? Like if our fans know that we're gritty and like real superheroes and we don't shy away from showing the gory stuff?
I think people our age will like it. They see cool superheroes being strong and, you guys, it's useful to show you all being, rough and gritty because you're not always that, right? But, older folks, they might just see us beating up another kid.
But older folks don't watch as much as the newer folks.
That
and our younger
is a
voices.
good point.
Exactly. Are much louder than the old voices who they don't even know how to turn their phones on, Shannon.
I don't mean...
Yeah. Listen, I've motioned to the theater behind us. Just like Dave Straczynski, the visionary filmmaker behind the moving squirrel shorts, we can also...
Which we all really care about.
Yeah, I mean, he's a genius,
Oh, no, you actually care about it. Oh, no, sorry.
You don't?
Dude, it's squirrels.
Dude, it's squirrels moving across the screen and sometimes they're red and blue, man. Like it's actually pretty serious.
Okay. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Let me take you in there one day. Let's go in there after this, man, because you were going to
we're ushers. We're going to be sitting and watching anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways. Well, we need to make sure nobody's doing anything freaky in the back of the squirrel movie, but that can be done, whatever. Anyhow.
Getting it on like the squirrels.
Yeah, messing with their nuts and shit.
Oh, God. Yeah, we have to make sure.
Just freak up by one, please.
We have to make sure all
to
the
the
old
max.
ladies in the theater aren't doing freak shit.
Yeah. Well, anyways, just like Dave Straczynski made these epic films, we can make cinema. We can make art from what we're doing now. I think that we're going to be remembered as a pioneering group of visionary young superhero / filmmakers that were transgressive, and we pushed the limits of what found footage, the documentary cinema can be.
Can you roll something here to convince her?
Sure, let's see.
I think provoke might make sense.
I was thinking that. I suppose it's the closest. Oh, 10.
10. On a 10 plus, they rise to the bait and do what you want.
Epic.
She says, okay, yeah. You know what? I'll watch the movie. I'll watch the Dave Straczynski thing. And if what you want is like cool art house superhero film, I can get on board with that. I like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, in a way. But you know who does want epic art house cinema?
These 5 old
Those
ladies.
lesbians in that basement.
Oh.
Well, I saw you giving, them the eye
And I was like, how can
Dom,
I
they were
set up
dating
my
each
girl
other.
Shannon with these lesbians?
Dom, they were dating each other. I'm not. They might
Maybe
be
they're
poly, but I
swingers,
don't know
man.
that.
I don't know.
They're like 6 years older than me. They were
Okay.
cool and
Were you
scary
giving them the
and
eye, yes or no?
I think they're hot, and I think I want to be with them, but like I'm not. That's not gonna happen.
I put a hand on her shoulder. I see y'all. We'll make it happen. Even if we should go down there just to like party, and then we can they can rub off on you, like their lesbian energies can give you powers because you are seriously bitchless, Shannon, and we can make that happen.
Okay. You are one to talk, my guy.
Yeah, I am one to talk. Listen, that's why I have to stand up for you.
We
because
are
if one
equally
of us can get
maidenless, and
women,
you
then
can't-
let her
okay.
get women, okay?
Okay. Yeah. No, we're winging each other.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. The movie's starting.
The movie begins.
Let's not. And also, everyone in this theater can definitely hear us.
Yeah. Well, let them.
The lights dim, the music starts, and you breathe deep. The scent of old ladies, popcorn, and aging walls. It feels like home. How well do you know this movie? I think you've never seen this retrospective before, right?
Yeah, he's seen like a clip from film school before he dropped out.
Sure.
Yeah.
An hour into the movie, the projection suddenly stops, frozen on a single frame of a squirrel.
Damn it. Shannon. Oh my God.
Shannon is sitting, staring at the screen.
Shannon. Oh my
No
God.
reaction.
This is a new level to my powers. I'm awakening them right now. I can stop the world.
I stand up and I put my hand in front of her face, see no reaction.
You see no reaction. You do see many rows in front of you, closer to the front of the theater. You see a figure silhouetted against the screen stand up from their seat and then climb onto their seat and begin stepping over other people. There aren't that many other people here, but stepping chair to chair, stepping on people's armrests, on their arms, on their heads, and just whatever the easiest path to the aisle is, and then kind of gracefully steps down into the aisle.
You are definitely not allowed to do that. Get back in your seat.
I'm just using the bathroom. You're fine.
You paused the movie to go use the bathroom?
Wait, you can see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Everyone else is
I work
paused.
here.
How can
It's
you
my
see
job.
Me? That's not an explanation of how you can see me. You can't really make out the details of this person in the dark. She's a little shorter than you, and you can tell around your age, just from inflection and what her voice sounds like. Okay, no, wait, this has literally never happened before. My powers just don't affect you.
I guess I'm special.
She puts her hand out in front of you and nothing happens.
Boo! I got cinema-related powers too. Maybe we're birds of a feather.
Wait, what
Oh
are
my
your
God.
powers?
You want to see?
Sure. I mean, they might. I'm gonna say we're in my powers right now. So if
What
you
if
use
it's
your powers in my powers, it might open a hole
Inception.
to another dimension. It could be bad. I'll just say that. But I want to see it. So it's okay. Let's try it.
Yeah, nothing bad will happen. What's your name?
Well, you're not supposed to know I'm a superhero.
Oh.
I've never. This hasn't happened before. But I'm also not supposed to know you have powers. I assume.
I keep it pretty open. My services. Here. I'll show you. I'll take us briefly into the squirrel flick.
Okay. How do you do this? You need to touch the reel to do that, which is up in the projection room.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay.
Oh, well, do believe me, I do have powers. We have to go into a locked chamber to go and utilize them.
She turns around. She turns around and looks in a direction where no one is, and she says, "Worst case, I could take this guy." And then she looks back towards you. My name's Piper.
You
freeze
won't have
frame.
to do that. Pleasure. My name is Domingo. D-Man is my superhero.
Oh,
name.
you're D-Man. Oh, I watch your videos.
Oh, a fan, bro.
Okay,
Yes.
dude, my guy. I really want to see your powers. You gotta change that name.
What?
You
What's
gotta
wrong
change
with
that name.
D-Man?
D-Man is bad.
No, it isn't. It's my
No,
name, Domingo
it sounds
Man.
like you're saying Dick Man.
Well, you know, keep my options open.
No,
Only on weekends.
only on weekends. I just heard you talking about how you don't get laid. It was very loud. We all heard it. Me and all of the old ladies.
Nobody ever makes fun of Shannon for not getting any, but when it's me, everybody makes fun of me.
Hey, dude, it's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not crying. I'll go show you. Come on. We'll
All right,
make
cool.
our way up to the real room.
Yeah. Okay.
To
As you
projection.
exit into the slightly lit, dimly lit hallway, you can see her. Piper is a half Korean college student with short, uneven black hair with pink streaks in it. She's wearing a ratty gray Pulp Fiction t-shirt and ripped black
Oh,
jeans.
Lord. Uh-oh, he's in love. Okay, we like jog up there. I'm sure the guy that's running the projection booth is like sound asleep in a chair and not doing anything.
And Frozen on top
And
of that.
Frozen,
Yes.
Okay. You ready for the ride of your life?
Yeah. Let's do it. Okay.
Didn't you need to pee?
Yeah, but this can happen first.
Okay. Squirrels have small bladders. Anyways, okay, let's go.
Okay. Well, yeah, but like if you can freeze time, it doesn't matter.
That's true. You know what? Good point.
Yeah.
Point. Okay, we blast off into the real.
Okay. The movie itself is paused also. So
Yeah.
you are in the movie, you're in a park, and there's a single squirrel frozen in time.
We are squirrels.
Oh, you're also
Yeah, we are squirrels.
Yeah, no, thank you for reminding me how your powers
Yeah,
work.
trust.
Okay, yeah, you see a squirrel next to you, like I think a pink squirrel next to you. Because that's how she works. Yeah, and you speak squirrel, now that you are a squirrel, and she's like, "Oh my god, are we in the movie? That's your power?"
That translates to
Oh yeah, we see subtitles over this.
yeah. They are in like Swedish, but that's okay. It translates to pretty epic, huh? Yes. Just imagine the things you can do with this, and they are limitless. A whole history of cinema tradition and film tradition and video game tradition behind me in my fingertips.
Okay, no, I'll listen. I thought you weren't very cool just because of how you act, but like that is a cool power. I am like I want to see what this can do.
Do you want to hang out socially after this?
Not when you say it like that, I don't.
No. I just moved here from Akron, Ohio, and I have like no friends except for these losers I hang out with, and they all have like powers of like levitation, and they can throw fireballs around.
Again, I watch your I watch your content. I know who they are.
Right.
Also, no, we can't.
There is no elementalism amongst the four of us.
Listen, in his mind, you can. Do you want to hang out socially? Please say yes.
Yes.
I canned her a acorn.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss in squirrel form. That sounds fun.
Go do that. I will
Yeah,
turn
she
around.
like raises her leg and starts pissing against the tree.
I'm just imagining this conversation happening as like the scene of like the people, the two characters as rocks and everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we blast off back out of there.
Yeah, and she says, "Okay, I'm gonna go back to my seat and unpause the movie."
Okay. How
Make
long
sure
can you
you're-
keep this up, anyways?
Like 10 minutes.
Damn. Impressive.
But I can't affect things while I'm like this. Like I can't,
Understood.
if I draw on someone's face, it's like gone when I unpause,
Oh.
which sucks. Like it sucks.
Yeah, that would make for epic pranks, you know?
Wait, when you go into the movies and stuff, can you affect them? Like when you do your thing and go into somewhere, can you change it?
In the movie, yes.
Cool. Why do my powers not work on you? Wait, she gives you a marker. She kneels down and bestows it to you.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you.
Milady.
Maximum riz, bro.
If you can affect the movies you're in, and my powers aren't affecting you, that means your powers think we're like in a movie right now. So you can affect the people that I can't. Wait, that's like amazing. Like,
Let's try. I draw on someone's face. I'll draw like a. I can't say D-Man was here. That would be too obvious.
you could draw on Shannon, who is maybe least likely to get mad at you.
I'll do it like an old lady.
Okay.
I'll go over there and I'll draw like a little squirrel on her forehead.
Okay. Wait. My powers are ending. Go back to your seat. I'm getting
Okay.
And she like jumps over these people and climbs over them to get back to her seat. And the movie unpauses. And you're in the dark. You can't see it until people start screaming out. But there is an old lady with a squirrel drawn on her forehead.
I look at her like,
She's like, good day, young man.
oh. Thank you for coming to AFI Silver Cultural Center and whatever the hell else we have
Shannon
to
says
say.
Theater and Cultural Center, man. You
Theater
work
and
here.
Cultural Center. Yeah.
And Piper is the last one out of the audience and walks up to you and Shannon. And Shannon's like, oh, hi. I didn't know someone young was watching this movie. And Piper kind of ignores her and is like, okay, are we hanging out?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
High
cool.
five.
She high fives you, and Shannon looks really confused.
As soon as she's out of earshot, he'll turn to Shannon and say,
And that's how you do it. Take some notes, Shannon.
What the fuck just happened? You just met her. Do you know her?
We
She's
had
hot.
Yeah. And with any luck, we'll be getting to know each other more. We had like a superhero to superhero like mind connection bond moment.
Okay, I guess you don't need me as a wingwoman. I mean, you can...
Shannon, don't sell yourself short. You and I are still like this, okay? And you're still coming over today because I cannot deal with Horizon sitting on that fucking couch all day without someone else there as backup.
Wait, is she going to your house right now?
No, you.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because we hang out socially because we're friends.
right?
Yes. Stop saying hang out socially. Just say hang out.
But you can hang out in other ways that aren't social.
I guess we hang out professionally.
Yeah.
Okay. Just say hang out. Just say hang out, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Can we get sushi on the way back?
Are you paying for it?
Yeah, I'll pay for
Okay,
it.
yeah.
I'm feeling crazy. I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Okay. And they hug and they're best friends forever. Yay! Also, if any one of our listeners is ever in Silver Spring, Maryland, go to AFI Silver because AFI Silver is the best movie theater ever, period.
We are not
Anyways.
sponsored.
Not sponsored. They didn't even want to take my money at one point. Like, they did not want me there, but I still kept coming back.
All right, next up is Ricochet. You volunteer with this organization called Rescue. Rescue is a charity for metahumans or superhuman refugees. It stands for Refugee Empowerment Support and Community Uplift for the Empowered. We use both empowerment and empowered in that, which is crazy. But
But it gives us a really nice acronym.
yeah, it was founded during the Vietnam War. Is that correct? Can you tell me the history?
Yeah, it was provided as a service for refugees during the Vietnam War and like Cold War kind of bleeding, but it is meant to kind of transfer empowered peoples and have them adjust to a empowered life over in Halcyon City, which has become this kind of sanctum in Sanctum City, where they can kind of adjust to where a metahuman society is more prevalent.
Cool. And it's also, gotten an influx of people since the eclipse.
Yes.
When like these people aren't being persecuted for being supers, but they're still like metahumans with nowhere else to go, who are being helped. So you've been volunteering with them for about 2 years, is that right? Yeah, they like your family has a history being helped by them. So a lot of what they do is kind of immigration assistance and then welfare checks on people that have immigrated to Sanctum City. There's also like, larger, big, full rescue group events like community events, but a lot of it is these individual welfare checks. And one of the people who is kind of in your circle of people to check on is Sinza, this Ogden kid that we met back in episode 2, who, again, you fought and defeated and had a weird interaction with D-Man and a weird interaction with you. So I'm gonna read out what you know about Sinza's history. Sinza's mother, Milone, is an alien rights activist. She's part of a different organization called All Hands International Alliance that works closely with Rescue. Rescue helped her and her late partner, Melis, escape to Sanctum City in 2006 when Mycedome, which is this underwater Ogden city that was, allowed to be established near Greenland.
Greenland.
Greenland. It was allowed to be established near Greenland. It was destroyed by the Mycans in 2006. So brought Milone and Melis over here, and then Sinza, their child, was born in 2010 after the couple were properly settled. Milone travels a lot for work, so Sinza is occasionally left alone now that they're 15 and Melis passed away from illness. She leaves them alone, but Rescue does occasional checks to make sure Sinza's okay. You've been a part of these checks for the past few years. Sinza is an excitable kid, a big fan of superheroes, but also somewhat insecure. And, from your very limited understanding of this stuff, it isn't really processing the death of their parent, Melis.
Yeah.
And you know a thing or two about processing. You are here with your mentor, Professor Colazzo, who is Gridlock, aka Professor David Colazzo, is a professor at Gallaudet University, which is a well-known DC school for the deaf. He is a tall white guy with a short cropped beard, glasses, and short salt and pepper hair. He's in his late 40s. He looks very professorial with a sweater vest and short sleeve button up, and he speaks in ASL. He can also read lips really well, so you don't often communicate to him in ASL, but he will do the same to you. I'm still gonna talk because I don't know ASL and this is an audio platform, but understand that he is signing when he's talking to you. Cool. So the two of you are kind of outside of Milone's apartment, preparing to go in.
Yeah. I'll sign over to him. Is the mother here right now?
No, she's out on a trip.
Gotcha.
Also, to be clear, you're as on right now, not Ricochet,
yes,
right?
Not as Ricochet. Cool. And then I'll just take a deep breath, thinking of my last interaction with Sinza and how that might influence this going in. Remind me, what were their powers again? They had a spear, right? Or was that someone else?
In your history with them, they didn't have any powers.
Yeah.
But when you last met them, they had this golden bracer that you realize was Mycan technology. It seemed to telekinetically or psychically control this Bident. I don't think you were ever attacked by the Bident, but the thing we learned about it is essentially immobile, except for when they control it. So, if it pins you, you are just pinned.
Yeah. Cool. All right, then I'll knock on the door.
They were probably expecting you, right? Like this isn't a surprise thing.
Yeah.
But again, Sinza doesn't know that you're Ricochet.
Yeah.
Knows that Ricochet knows their name, which was weird. But hasn't quite connected the dots yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna open the door. They're a little shorter than you. Again, they're this kind of teal Ogden kid with this very kind of goopy up bun that changes consistency with their emotions. And they say, Professor Colazzo, thanks for coming by. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for allowing us to come by. It's been a busy week for you, or?
Oh, no, just school.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Not much is happening now here.
Yeah.
Also, you're in a neighborhood called New Reef right now, which is on the eastern side of DC by Anacostia.
Yeah. I think on these welfare checks probably would have also gotten a gift or something, like a box of cookies, just to give. So I'll hand those over to them.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. That's nice
of course.
Do you all want some? We can sit down and eat for a second.
Sure.
Do you want water or tea?
I'm all right, thank you.
Colazzo says I'll take tea, and Sinza knows enough from interacting with him for a while to pick up on that. Starts kind of nervously, awkwardly preparing tea.
Do you need help or anything?
Sure. I'll measure out the leaves. You can just put the water on the stove.
Sure. And while I'm doing that, I will kind of just look around the house. What is the state of it? Is it really messy because they live alone, or? Yeah,
it's a little messy. When their mom isn't around, Sinza plays by their own rules a little bit. Yeah. But it's not like a sty. It's it's almost been a week that Milan's been away this time. And it's not terrible. There's prepackaged food in the fridge. Yeah. They are being well taken care of. It's not not okay. Yeah. But you also see they're wearing it is April right now. It's kind of hot, but this house is being kept pretty cold. and they're wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Gotcha.
And you see a glint of gold under the sleeve.
Yeah. How's your mom doing?
Oh, yeah, she's good. She's going to Brussels right now to talk to some EU folks, I guess. I don't super know, but
Wow. Always up to something big.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really cool stuff. You know,
Yeah.
since the eclipse, people have been a little less nice to us. So
Yeah. It's
trying
a
to get
shame.
that back.
What about you? Any aspirations for when you get out of school? I know you said school's pretty
Oh, I mean,
tough, but
there's a while left. It's not like I'm
yeah,
going
but
anywhere.
what are your interests, you know?
Well, you know, I always liked superheroes. I want to maybe, you know, I doubt I'm going to get my own powers. So maybe I go to Sanctum City University and like study, I don't know, meta biology, meta anthropology, one of those, you know, those special programs they have.
If you ever want to, my aunt works, you know, for metahuman health and
Oh.
sciences. So if you ever want to talk about that with her, I can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, superheroes, they're cool and all. They're flashy, right? But you don't need superpowers to be a hero.
That's true. Yeah, like Peregrine and Earthquake and all those heroes. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't really know how to punch people.
Yeah. I'm not saying you even need to fight people. Like, they can dress up silly and punch people. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, you know, teachers, people that are educating the youth, like, these are all things that will help society. And that's all a hero really needs to do, right?
Yeah, they kind of think about that for a second and like look back in the other room towards Professor Colazzo. I guess you're right. Like Gridlock doesn't really fight people,
Yeah. I'll tell you that.
but like, yeah, I want to help people, and that's part of it. But like, I like the flashy. I like the excitement. I like the costumes. That's part of it. It's like, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. I've been around, you know, superheroes all my life. You know, I know some people over at Ember.
Wait,
I've had.
I mean,
some-
I know you work for Rescue. What do you mean?
I just like, you know, friend of a friend or like father of a friend. You know, just they're not
I don't-
superheroes.
I don't have any friends who are superheroes.
Well, I wouldn't say I have friends that are superheroes, but working at Ember doesn't mean you have to be a superhero.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of them are just like guys.
Yeah, but they have seen superheroes, so I get, you know, a lot of information downstream, and I don't know. It sounds a lot tougher than you would think, you know.
Well, yeah, but like I mean, I don't think it'll be easy. Anyway, it's not like I'm gonna be a superhero. I don't have anything.
oh, like I said, anyone can be a superhero. I just
Okay.
want to make sure that we tell
What?
this to everyone when we visit. You know, like part of rescue is that, you know, we're trying to help people be empowered, but a lot of people have this idea that because they have powers that they need to use those powers to help people. And we've seen people get injured. So I just want to make sure that someone, you know, young like you is not risking their life at a point where you have so much ahead of you. I'm not saying I want to make decisions for you or tell you what to do. I'm just trying to give advice, you know.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, but you don't like fight people, like
I don't fight people like
I-
superheroes fight
like
people, but
like, you know, and then someone else from Rescue be telling me this, you're just like me.
yeah. But I've gotten to a fair amount of fights with people that are stronger than me. And I don't mean superheroes, but I used to be a pretty delinquent kid, you know? My older brother, he's gone now, but he was a pretty, you know, he was a rebellious guy. And whatever my aunt and uncle would say was, got to do the opposite. A lot of times that got us into a lot of trouble. And it was a lot of fun. It was really fun and really flashy. But, you know, it led him down a path that eventually got him hurt, got me hurt, and we had to reevaluate. So,
You said he's not around anymore?
yeah. Got into a
They-
fight with something that's a little bit too big.
They give you a hug.
Yeah, I think that On wasn't prepared for that. And it's kind of like that cartoonish, like they kind of hug you and their arms are up,
Yeah.
like, and slowly come back down. Death is a strange thing, how it affects people, you know? Like, I'm not saying that I hate people that are flashy and all that. And it's cool. It is cool. My brother was like that. And that's the thing I treasure most about him. But also being careful is really nice. Because I've seen how death affects my family and all that. And, you know, I know that you have your own experiences, and I'm not here to dive into them or force you to look at them, but you learn a lot of lessons from processing things like that.
Sounds like you might be comfortable supporting someone.
That's what I was looking at.
Go ahead and roll plus mundane.
Yeah, +3? Hell yeah. That's an 8.
On a hit, they hear you. They mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if they open up to you. I mean, I don't want to put myself at risk. I don't want my mom to be afraid for me. But, I don't know. I'll try not to die, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, if you take away anything, I'm not saying don't take risks. I'm just be careful. You know, you're allowed to do what you want with your life, really. Just make sure that you're doing it in a way that benefits you in the best way and benefits those around you. That's how you can really be a hero.
Well, they pull up their sleeve and show you the golden bracelet and say, okay, I wasn't totally honest. I found this thing and it gives me powers.
Where's the professor right now? Is he like looking at it, or is he in the other room
so
waiting?
You two are in the little kitchen and Colazzo is in the other room.
Okay.
Definitely looking at y'all, but I think your backs are turned towards him, so I don't think he can read your mouths.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, he cannot see this.
And what is that?
I'm not totally sure. I think it's a piece of Mike and tech. But it's okay. It's okay. But I've said I wanted to be a hero and I'm trying to do it. I know I'm young, but like if I have this, I can help people, you know, with great power and all that.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to they're a little shorter than me. So I'll kind of bend down. So we're kind of like eye to eye. Yeah. Right. Great power and all that. Just make sure you're really listening to that. And you've heard the news, I'm sure. Things happen even to young people like us.
You mean Torch?
Yeah. I just don't want to see you up on a big screen. So
well,
maybe stick to the friendly stuff, you know, the friendly neighborhood stuff. Great power, right?
How do you find the friendly neighborhood stuff?
There's
not always a cat stuck in a tree. There's not always someone being mugged. Like, if I want to be a hero, I need to go out and find things.
Sure, but make sure that what you find is legit. Like, not everyone who says they're a hero is going to be a hero. That's how most villains are. But what I'm saying, right, is I know that a lot of young groups typically, or young people, they typically have a mentor. Just make sure yours is legit. I don't want you going down and getting a Nebulon-like figure, you know?
I don't have a mentor. I have like a team and I don't have a mentor. If Rescue wants to give me one, I'll take it.
On thinks for a little bit, and he thinks about his uncle, who had just lost his person, his protege. And I will say, listen, I told you let's keep this a secret between us. And I'll start like kind of whispering, even though the professor is deaf. I think I might know someone who could be interested. Just stay low until I come back, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. If you have a mentor,
And I think he can keep you safe and allow you to keep yourself safe.
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of puts their sleeve back down. That's really nice of you. I guess that's what you were saying earlier, that you all, that Rescue tries to empower.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have powers, but I try to be a hero, right?
I'm used to you all just, making sure I'm fed and everything. But now that I'm a hero, I guess, yeah.
Remember me when you get big, then.
Yeah. Thanks.
You got it in you, Sinza.
I hope so.
I know so.
Goldbug. You don't often dream anymore. Your nights are quick and black as your brain processes information in the most efficient way possible. So a dream in itself is a nostalgic thing for you, a memory of a time before your powers kicked in. But tonight is different. You see an image, maybe a memory, a warm pastel room, A single yellow ceiling light illuminates the bedroom, holding the darkness outside at bay. It's well past midnight. The light falls softly on your mother, many months pregnant, sitting up in the bed. You came in because you couldn't sleep, some nightmare that you can't remember. But even though you cling to the creaky door to her bedroom, your mother doesn't notice you. In a trance, she stares down at something in her hand. When it flicks its wing, you notice it, a moth. Brown and gray, delicately perched on her index finger. She slowly turns to you, raises her other hand, and with a soft smile, puts a finger to her lips. Promethea silk moth, your super brain fills in. Your mother, Calosomia promethea. She family, Saturnidae, order Lepidoptera. Your brain floods with information, drowning out the images and overwhelming the memory, and you jolt awake.